And I'm here with my sister, Mandy Vee.
Hey, I feel like we start these videos the same time every time. Here we are with Jessii Vee.
I know, I do like the little...
I know, and I'm like,
I know, we're robots.
It's okay.
Conspiracy. In today's video, we're gonna be looking at the creepiest things that people have found deep in the forest on a hike. Which I hate because I love hikes. I don't want to find stuff like this, ever.
Unless it's like cool stuff.
But I thought this backdrop would be perfect because we got some mysterious
It is.
jellyfish in the forest.
And clownfish are my favorite fish. Have you ever seen one in person? I'm like getting emotional. Oh my gosh, they're so cute, Jess.
Wait, is your fish still alive?
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah, it's just like...
Good for him. So we're going to be reacting to all of these very real photographs that people have taken, and then over on Mandy's channel, we are doing a Valentine's Day themed video, which is why she's wearing pink and I'm wearing black.
'Tis the season of red and pink.
Okay, let's get started. The first one is dolls hung up in trees.
Is that Doll Island though?
Actually, this has been found in different places around the world. There is the one in Hawaii. I don't know if it's some sort of like ritual or something evil. Or if people are just trying to scare you.
Like, what's the motive?
I wonder why we associate dolls with creepiness.
They tend to be the vessel for a lot of like possessions and stuff like that, for like demons and ghosts and stuff. For like a lot of evil voodoo rituals, like to control somebody, you do it through like a doll. But not all dolls are creepy.
Most. This is a tree that has like a face. I think it's kind of cool, actually.
I like it.
But I could imagine if you were out on a hike and you saw this, it would be unsettling.
Especially by yourself.
Do you know what it reminds me of? The trees in Snow White. You know when she's running through the forest?
Yes.
And they all have those long faces.
Because I feel like I've seen faces and things in trees many, many times.
This was a tree someone found filled with dog collars. So they weren't sure if maybe it was like a memorial for all the dogs who have passed away.
So like at first it made me feel like, oh, that's sweet. And then I got super like Pet Cemetery vibes. Like in the beginning I'm like, oh, that's sweet. And now I'm like, Pet Cemetery.
So this was a very strange sign that somebody saw. It looks hand painted.
Oh.
It's at the entrance to like a weird bush tunnel.
Clearly it's fake, like it's just somebody trying to, but still, I wouldn't go in.
There's hands coming to get you.
I would not go in. That's like actually an image of hell. But there's like some kind of morbid curiosity in me.
I feel like I would.
No.
People, this has been going around the internet for years on Tumblr and all kinds of places. Free hugs! People like to put graffiti on old abandoned buildings.
But like if you actually considered that to be real, and like who would be in there wanting to hug you, you know?
Like a clown.
Is it just me, or do people freak me out way more than like any kind of movie monster would? Like I think I'd rather see Pennywise in there than like a creepy human.
This was really deep in the forest. They weren't really sure what it was. They say it looks like sort of tombstones.
Reminds me of Lost.
Oh, like the entrances in the ground. But these are sealed shut. So something's in there that isn't supposed to get out.
It just reminds me of Lost. It's very bizarre.
In the river lies a girl, in the water swims her blood. So someone found this sign in front of a river in the middle of a forest.
I can understand why that'd be creepy. I'd be thinking, who wrote this and are they still around? Are they watching me reading this right now and are they gonna jump out at me?
This is sort of ironic because it says gone but not forgotten, and the top of it's like gone.
Gone.
And it's really sad. And people find like lost tombstones like this all the time in forests from probably hundreds of years ago, because these places could have been towns before and then all of a sudden trees and greenery started forming.
It really makes you think, how many years have human beings been like walking on the earth? It just makes you think like everywhere you walk I feel like is like a grave.
Well, that's why so many houses are haunted, because you never know what's in the ground.
The amount of people that have walked this earth, where do you put them all? People build over grave places all the time and we don't know about it.
This is so dark. Like, you guys don't know what's under your house.
Yeah.
Deep in the ground.
Yeah, you don't.
Think about that tonight.
Yeah.
This is a mask that somebody found in the mud. It's probably super old and has been there for a long period of time.
Yeah, it's super weird.
And that could just be like what you were just saying. It could have been uncovered. It could have been under the ground for such a long time.
Yeah. And I feel like it makes it even more creepy when it's in a forest, you know?
Yeah.
If you came across that like on the street, you'd be like, whatever. But like you're in like a forest where it's like just you and it's quiet and there's trees everywhere and like there's nowhere that you can really run to at any time quickly. That feeling of like isolation, but also who's watching me, like who's hiding.
Have you ever seen anything strange in a forest?
I feel like I've seen a lot of like remains of like buildings and weird like writings and graffiti and stuff like that. I found bear poop once and it was fresh.
Wasn't that with...
Yeah, with grandma.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it's like on the path and we're in the middle of the forest.
And it was like fresh because it still stank.
And it steamed.
It steamed.
And it had berries in it.
I was just gonna say that. It was like this big, like not even joking.
Where was that? Was like in Muskoka.
And Grandma and Grandpa were like, oh look, oh that's so cool. Let's keep walking deeper into the forest.
We were kids. We didn't have cell phones. They had like a paper map.
Yeah, no Google Maps back then,
gosh.
guys. So this was also very deep in the forest, and it's some sort of weird structure with a pattern. And what's strange is that look at the door.
You can go in it.
Either this tipped over or has sunk into the ground, but the door is like crooked. Like it almost looks like it fell over.
It kind of looks like a temple.
It kind of looks like some cult thing.
Yeah, but I don't know. You never know. It could be like spiritual people that like come in the forest to like give thanks to the nature. I don't know.
You.
Me.
These are toilets
That's funny.
on the trees. Obviously this was someone like playing a joke.
That
trying
has to be a prank.
My question is, how did they get all those toilets, first of all? And how did they like get them to stick on the trees?
Just stick.
Just glue them? How do they... Toilets are heavy, okay? What is it,
They're
string?
not that heavy. You did not just say string is holding those toilets up. Could be a hook. They
A
could
hook?
be- yeah. Have you not seen people hook things onto the trees? People put decorations and stuff on trees all the time.
They're probably not as heavy as a toilet.
I don't think toilets are that heavy. Have you ever lifted up a toilet?
No, have you?
No. Ty, is a toilet heavy?
Bean! How heavy is a toilet to lift?
They're heavy.
See?
Toilets and trees.
She's like, it's a hook. It's definitely probably rope.
It's probably roped up.
Rope?
See?
Where do you see rope?
Right there. Right
This
there.
girl thinks a hook is gonna
Okay,
hold up
okay,
a
well,
toilet. Okay, this is a vending machine in the middle
That's
of the forest.
perfectly valid. I feel like I've seen that.
You have to understand, these pictures are in
Pictures?
the middle of the forest.
I
Into
feel
the
like
forest.
that isn't that weird.
You've seen a vending machine in the middle of the Algonquin forest.
Sure.
I'm just imagining you have like a map of the forest and there's this little like vending machine like out in the middle of
Yeah,
the...
if you get thirsty, this is where you need to go.
This reminds me of like
Bridge to Terabithia.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Honestly, I was gonna tell you when you asked me if I've ever seen anything weird in the woods. Like, I've seen weird formations of trees being grown or placed in a way that you feel like you're walking through some kind of a portal.
And that is pretty scary. Like, I've done videos on like different dimensions
it's cool.
and alternate realities. I
that
don't
a
like
demon?
this. It's the tree.
That's a demon.
That's a tree.
That's a tree-hugging demon.
That's how the tree grew. Take that in.
Doesn't make sense. It has arms and hands though.
Okay,
And horns.
Ew, tell me how freaky that would be if you were passing there.
I would run and be like, E.T., phone home. I'm leaving. I'm out of there. I'm getting emotional again. Is that it?
Okay, that's it. We ended with the worst
Oh,
one.
great.
Anyways, though, if you have had any strange forest experiences or found something weird, definitely comment it down below. And if you want, you could tweet me the picture that you took because maybe I can do a whole other video where we react to your
Yes.
forest findings.
That would be good. That'd be more like personable.
Yeah.
And like tell us like a little blurb of the story of how and you found it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Send us your forest pictures. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to head over to Mandy's channel. We're doing some Valentine's Day creepiness over there.
Yeah.
I will link that down below. And I hope you have an awesome rest of your day and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.